Hi, this is Katie. I just wanted to make a little like addition, like a part 2 of Friday's video. So if you did not watch that, click right here and go watch that first, because this video will make much more sense if you watch Friday's video first. So just to recap for you guys who did watch it, or you guys who don't want to click this right now, Friday's video, I talked about how it's okay what you want to be doing, what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel safe, what hobbies you enjoy, what you like doing in your spare time, what kind of job you really want, your goals. They're all okay. They're all totally okay. There's no point of judging on your end or feeling judged by other people, as long as they're not hurting anyone, they're not hurting you or other people, and they are not taking you away from God's will, and they're not like taking you away from your own goals. I just want to add a little bit onto that, because I feel like in that video, you guys might just assume, and maybe I insinuated it, maybe you guys just assume that I think be who you are, completely be who you are. And I do not believe that. I am not a believer in that whatsoever, because who we are, we suck. Humans suck. We're the worst. So I am never a person who'll be like, oh, just be who you are, be who you are. Not fully. And so this is a little bit confusing, but I don't want this video to be long, so I'm just gonna kind of explain it really, really quickly. People, individually, as a whole, we suck. We're the worst. We're super negative, we're super like complainy, we're super like pessimistic, we're very selfish, we're super self-involved. So the whole be who you are, be yourself kind of thing, I only think pertains to things that you enjoy, as long as, again, they're not hurting anyone. So like hobbies, like if you really like shopping and you have the money to go shopping, or you just like to walk around stores and not buy anything, go do it. That's great. If you have a job that you love, even though it's like kind of weird and like a lot of other people don't really understand it, that's cool. Again, it's not hurting anyone and it's not taking you from God's will, then that's fine. If you have some hobbies that people might be like, oh, that's weird. You like to do that? Okay. I've never heard of anyone who likes to do that before. Who cares? It doesn't matter. That is awesome. I accept you and I love you for all of those hobbies that you have, whether they're very, very typical and people make fun of you because they're so typical, or whether they're super rare and people make fun of you because they're rare, or whether you judge yourself. Anything like that, anything you'd like to do or what makes you feel safe, like really safe as a person, I'm not judging you. I totally accept you and I totally love that you're aware of those things. The things that I don't like are when people are selfish. And it's like, well, this is just who I am. Or when people are late all the time. Or when people complain all the time. Or when people lie, even if they're just little white lies, still lies. Well, this is just who I am. So just accept me for who I am. No, I'm not gonna accept that. It's not helping you. It's not helping other people. It's not bringing you towards God at all. And I doubt that it is bringing you towards your goals. I doubt it. And so there might be certain things that you aren't consciously aware that are bringing you further away from God and your goals and your best self. But I just kind of, in this like little short video, just kind of want to get your attention so you can maybe think about them. Like, you know what? I am kind of selfish. And people complain all the time. It's just like, oh, well, I know I complain all the time, but you know, and then other people let them get away with it. If you're complaining to just complain, probably not beneficial. If you're complaining to think of a solution, that's great. But if you're just complaining and you complain to 18 different people about the same thing, is that really helping you? I don't think it is. I really, 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 really don't think it is. And it might be. It really might help you, but I don't think it is. And so I just want to make this video again so you can just kind of think about the things that you do. Again, if your hobby is riding a skateboard, that's awesome. That's not hurting anyone unless you're like riding in front of cars, being a jerk. But you're great, that's fine. But if your hobby for some reason is little white lies, like you really like to like prank call people and lie to them a little bit, and that's just really fun for you, just kind of think about, well, it's not really hurting anyone, you know, but is it really benefiting you? Or even is it neutral? Not really. It's a little bit more towards the, it's kind of a jerk. So that whole like, just be completely who you are, be completely who you are, I don't agree with that. Again, in the things that are helping you go towards God more and towards your goals more, and that are like benefiting you and being the best you that you can be, yes. But the ones that aren't, just think about them. Because like, there's certain things that I like to do, like sit in my car all day. I don't actually like to do it. Sometimes I just kind of feel stuck and I think it's the only thing that I can do, but then I do it and then it makes me feel worse. But it's just easy to say, like, oh, well, it's just all I could do. Or it's just what I ended up doing, or it's just me. It's easy to say that. It's an excuse. You guys know how much I love talking about excuses. And so, again, just be aware of how you're spending your time, what you're saying, how you're treating people, how you're treating your friends, how you're treating strangers. Some people are rude, and it's just like, oh, well, that's just who I am. I'm just, you know, I'm from New York, so I'm rude. First of all, New Yorkers, I'm from New York. We are not rude. We are not rude. We have places to go and people to see, but we are not rude. But people just make all these excuses. Oh, well, that's who I am. That's how I grew up. And so, do you guys know what I mean? Like, there's just certain things that are a little bit leaning more towards, they might not be obviously hurting other people or taking you away from God, but they are if you really, really think about them. Like complaining, like little white lies. All right, my battery died. I charged it for like 30 seconds. So all I'm saying is think about how you act. Think about your opinions on things. Think about the things that you make excuses for. Think about how you treat other people, and just acknowledge if you think that it's good or not. If you personally think that it's good or not. If someone treated you the way that you treat them, think if you would like it or not. And just, like, I know that I complain a lot and I don't like it, and it is something that I'm working on. So that's all I mean. Just think about how you act, think about what you say, and think about if that's really who you want to be. Instead of just saying, well, this is who I am, this is who I am. Because there are things that you can change. It's not easy. Sometimes it is, but it's usually not, but it's definitely possible. And so, again, with the hobbies and stuff, if you love to go hiking, that's awesome. But if your hobby is making prank phone calls, it's, you know, it's just not very helpful, and maybe you can spend your time doing other things that are more helpful. That's all I'm saying. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.